Well, this is going to be a fun segment because we haven't eaten all day and we have a job to do, and it's really a tough job, and I'm sorry to say, but somebody's got to do it. And with me doing this tough job, which I'm going to tell you about in just a minute, is Diana and Sarah and Sarah. Woo! So I recruited the girls because the job that we have to do that is so difficult requires wine tasting. And with us today is Ray Maxwell from Wild Wine Life. And Ray, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It is exciting and a lot of fun. If you guys don't have fun and learn a little something new, then I didn't do my job right.
Well, we're going to put you to the test. We're going to have fun tasting your wine, and you're going to tell us all about what we're actually tasting. So can you give us a little description right now? We've got 3 glasses, little glasses of wine. What is in each of these 3 glasses?
Okay, so these are some fun Missouri wines from local wineries here in Missouri, and the owners are avid outdoorsmen. They all enjoy hunting, fishing, and they're little family-owned wineries. The white wine is a Chardonnay, which is a hybrid. The 2 reds are Norton, which is the state grape here in Missouri. And all of these wines pair very well with food. They're a little bit of fun, a lot of fun, and they're especially nice with wild game, since I've heard that you and Ted enjoy wild game from time to time.
From time to time, like every day. Like we have wild game just about every day. We've got venison, and well, venison is actually all wild game, but we've got fallow deer, we've got sika, we've got whitetail, axis deer, and oryx. I could go on and on. But since we don't have any venison, you know what I have, Ray? Fritos.
Hey,
this is a fancy show here. Can you just bear with us?
There's nothing to apologize about it.
Okay, so we're going to try the Chardonnay. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
What I like about this is it is not an oaky, buttery wine.
Okay.
You're going to get a lot of lemon flavors with this, and you're going to get a little bit of a flintiness going on that back finish. If you like cream sauce dishes, this would be a wonderful wine to cut through all those heavy cream sauces. Like if you do a tortellini with the white cream sauce, a creamy potato soup, or if you do a lemon chicken grill, the lime and lemon flavors in this would complement that.
I get that because a lot of Chardonnay that I drink is too oaky. Mm-hmm. I don't like this. You're absolutely right. This is creamy and buttery. I can just taste the fettuccine, but instead of fettuccine, I'm going to have a Frito. This is really good. I like this. I'm so glad we're doing this because I never would have thought, okay, Missouri wine, that nobody knows Missouri for their wine, but I got to tell you, I've got a whole new perspective on Missouri wines because this is really good. Yeah, don't you think so? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have a Frito, we cleanse our palate,
yes, everybody gets
and then we try another one.
Yes, and it's about fun. You know, I tell people Missouri has over 130 wineries, and Michigan has wonderful wineries. Every state you go to has wine being made in some form. Some are really good, some may not be to what you enjoy. But the biggest thing is have fun and explore. What's the worst that's going to happen? You don't like it. You just move on and try the next one.
Ray, we're all about having fun. Right, girls?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you say? Like, this is all about. When I asked them if they would join me for some wine tasting, they said, wow, it sounds like fun.
We raced in the studio, Ray.
Yeah, literally.
Like, wine? Shemane, let's go.
I actually saw one of you guys, like, booting out somebody else who wanted to take this.
Yeah, well, you got to fight for that spot, especially when it's such a good spot.
Well, Sarah did offer to take the job of pouring the wine, and I think there's a reason for that, because there might have been a little drinking going on.
Also have a heavy hand.
Okay, so what do we got next?
Is the Persimmon Ridge.
Okay, the persimmon, the one that's
more amber. The one that's more amber. Okay, what are we drinking now?
So you're drinking Persimmon Ridge Norton. This is going to have some weight to it. So think of
I smell the persimmon.
Some weights wrapped up in some nice soft silk pressing down on your palate very softly, but you're going to get all these berries and spice and oak flavors going on. It's not one of those rough red wines that make you go, what's all that cotton going on? You're going to enjoy this.
This is really good.
This is very interesting.
And actually, I enjoy, what's fun about Norton, it's wonderful with red sauce dishes, like barbecue, if you do a barbecue sauce, pasta. I actually enjoy pairing this one with venison spadini.
Venison what?
Spadini.
Spadini.
It's a Sicilian dish.
Never heard of
If
that.
you actually go to Wild Wine Life, you can see my video on how to make venison spadini. It's a nice little Sicilian dish, and I paired it with this wine.
Nice. What do you guys think?
Delicious.
Yeah,
I have never tasted a wine like this. It's got like two tastes to it. You're taking that initial sip, and it's very just a strong, and then it kind of settles.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Very different.
And it's kind of light
Like
too. I
spicy
feel like you
kind of
can
little
kind
bit.
of like have it like even in the summer. I feel like reds don't normally go in the summer in my mind, but this is perfect.
Almost like a
Very
Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah. I like
Wow.
it.
Very
Yes.
good.
Thank you. Okay. What do we got next?
The next one is the Montel,
Montel.
and they're over in Augusta, Missouri. And Augusta, Missouri was the first wine AVA in the United States. And back before Prohibition, Missouri was making more wine than California, by the way.
Wow.
Now this, you're going to get more red fruit flavors, something a little bit fresher, and it's going to be a little bit more berries and spice than the Persimmon Ridge. And the neat thing about Missouri wines is that people are not trying to copy each other. Everybody has their own take on what they feel is the best version of that varietal.
Well, what do you think?
I think this is the winner, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't have the Frito to cleanse my palate. However,
Either.
it's delicious. This may be my
very,
favorite. I'm ready to kick the heels off. I know. This was like,
Is this the one that you mentioned you should eat some chocolate with?
That was the...
Was that the persimmon?
That was the...
I didn't bring that one.
Yeah, we didn't. Sorry, we don't have that one.
I did.
No,
We do have chocolate.
That's
We brought chocolate. But
The other thing is the glass does make a difference. The glasses you're using work fine, but if you use a Riedel wine glass, for example...
A real wine glass? Are you trying to say that these are not real?
I'm just saying that the glasses you're using are sending the wine more to the side of your
This
mouth
is
where you can
true.
pick up more bitter flavors.
that's interesting.
And if you have a glass that sends the
didn't know
wine to
that.
the center of your mouth, you're going to get more of the fruit flavors.
I thought you meant because they're plastic.
No.
That's what I thought it meant.
I drink wine out of a
Why are you
red
talking about wine
Yes.
cup down at camp.
So here's what I propose. We do this all again, and we get more wine, and we'll bring the port, and we have we'll go all out, and we're going to get glasses.
That sounds wonderful.
And we're going to do it
Let me
right.
make a few phone calls and see what I can do
You
on
will?
glassware.
Well, that's awesome. I really like, the other ones I really like too. You're right. When you start thinking about enjoying wine with food and what food wine would pair well with, like this is a little bit richer for me, but it's got more of a Cabernet type feel to it. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Very good.
I think this one gets the unanimous vote.
Yep.
Well, and that's wonderful. I'm glad that you like them all, and I'm glad you found one that you have as a favorite. I always tell people, never apologize for what you enjoy. Just tell people, I like it, and that's all that matters.
Good. Well, I like you, Ray.
And that's all that matters.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Well, thank you so much. Can we have a cheers for Ray?
yes. Cheers to Ray.
Oh,
Cheers,
Ray. All right. Oh, now he's doing it right.
Yeah.
Thank
He's
you.
doing it right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ray. Next time we'll splurge. We'll get the real glasses and we'll do this again. But thank you so much for joining us. We had fun.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having us, Shemane. This
Yeah.
is a blast.
This is so
Thank
Thanks for
you.
having us at your wine party.
Thank you very much.
All right, Ray. Take care and we'll talk to you again soon. Cheers.
Thank you. Safe, and wonderful weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back. We've got a little bit more wine to finish, right?
Yeah.
Guys, well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed today's show. We sure did. All right, we'll catch you next time. Don't forget, 4 o'clock Central Time every Tuesday. We'll see you next week. Bye. Cheers.
Cheers! Cheers!
Well, we hope that you enjoyed our wine segment on Simply Shemane. Once again, I'd like to thank Shemane Nugent for having us as a guest. Please make sure that if you'd like to catch the entire episode, you can catch it on YouTube and Facebook at Simply Shemane, Episode 8. Also, I'd like to thank Diana Lynch Davis from Merge Marketing, Sarah Criley, and Sarah Strackhouse for joining us as well. And none of this would be possible, of course, without the donations from Persimmon Ridge Winery and Montel Winery. If you're ever in Missouri, please visit them, say hello, and like them on Facebook. Also, if you're looking to meet someone and you're single and it's based on commonality, check out our friends at huntingforconnections.com. It's a great dating site based on commonality. Somebody you can share a bottle of wine with while you're watching Simply Shemane or Wild Wine Life. And our sponsor, Redtail Strategies. All your IT needs for consulting, special events, or launching that grassroots campaign. And don't forget to register at Hunt the Vote when it comes to grassroots campaigns, because your vote is very important. Please share us with your friends, invite them to like Shemane Nugent and Wild Wine Life. There will be more to come, fun wine segments, so please follow us. I'm Ray. Don't forget to hunt a dream, and here's to living the wild wine life.